Joseph spoke in Canaan, yet he spoke Hebrew. Egyptian in Egypt, and yet he stood before kings. Peter had a Galilean accent. In fact, the servant girl could recognize it, and yet he preached a sermon that brought 3,000 to Christ. Now, let me ask you, dear busy professional, is it really your accent holding you back, or is it the story you've been telling? Dare say that it's been overrated, you are overplaying, and it's making you play small because you keep thinking that you're not good enough. You keep thinking that your accent is the problem. Now, the thing is that your voice doesn't need to be erased. It just needs a training. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach, the one who is sent to you as busy professionals to master 3 LI skills that can help you build unshakable confidence, smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Yes, you're welcome to today's live. Today, we are talking about the accent issue, when your accent isn't the problem, and how to get out of that place where you think that your accent is the problem. Now, here is what I've learned. Okay, I've seen that so many professionals struggle with this. We are told silently but constantly that sounding different means being less. So you're in a place where everybody's English seems polished, or the language they're speaking in that environment seems polished, and you just tell yourself, you know what, I'm different, so I'm less. So that you are sounding, you're pronouncing your words rightly, not just at the place where your pronunciation, there's a gap. If there's a technical pronunciation, but I was talking about 10 ways to make your voice command respect. Number 1 is slow down your pacing. It's important because clarity loves pace. Number 2, pause with purpose. A well-timed pause is more powerful than a long explanation. Number 3, use vocal variety. Change your tone, your pitch, your rhythm. Let it sound engaging to your listeners. You need to always sound engaging to your listeners. Number 4, anchor your message in structure, clear, beginning, middle, and end. I hope this was good for you. Yes, it was. Click on the subscribe button to this channel. We'll be talking about smart speaking all through August for you as a busy professional. And yes, I hope that this was good for you. I know that it was. So hit the subscribe button and you will definitely be getting more tips every single time. Have you hit the subscribe button? Number 5, control your breathing. Listen, breath is important for your voice. Maybe you haven't heard this before, but let me say it to you. Breath is fuel for your voice. Shallow breaths lead to weak delivery. So each time you want to go for that speech, have a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Shallow breath will always give you weak delivery in your speech. Do a breath work. There's something we call a breath work in speech. Do a breath work. Control your breathing. It is fuel for your voice. Number 6, emphasize keywords. Make your main points stand out. So emphasize keywords so that even if they can't remember everything, those keywords would have stood out and they would have gone with it at the end of your speech. Because you do not want to be a forgettable speaker. You want to be one that your listener comes back to all the time. One that, for instance, at the Smart Speakers Academy, we go live Mondays to Saturdays, week in and week out. Yes, Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. One thing that has made our listeners to come all the time is this secret. How we give our speech, our keywords. They keep coming back. They can't stop coming back. This is why you should subscribe to this channel at this point. Number 7, check in with your audience. Ask them, hello. Hi, everybody. I see you in the comment section. Can you see what I'm doing? That is checking in with my audience. So you want to give a good speech. You want to check in with your audience. Does that make sense? Put in the comment section. Ask your question. Give and receive. Garbage in, garbage out. You need to keep your audience engaged all the time. Hello, Amatala. I hope you have clicked on the subscribe button. Just hit the subscribe button. Every single day we're live and we keep giving you value all the time. So you need to click on the subscribe button, I tell you. All right? So you need to keep on checking in with your audience. Don't just talk and talk and you're not considering the people you're speaking to. Number 8, mind your facial expression. Your voice is heard in your face. So while you're giving the presentation, mind your facial expression. There's a way to scold a team member or your staff, and the scolding will be interpreted as, my boss wants me to change. And there's a way to say it, and your staff will take it as, my boss doesn't want me here. It's not just in your voice, it's also in your face. Okay? Your voice is heard in your face. Yesterday, when I was talking about tone and all, I talked about the fact that your body language does about 77% of the job of your speech, and your face is part of your body. So you want to actually ensure that your face is saying what your voice is saying. Let there be a sync. Have you hit the subscribe button? Hit it. Share this live with someone that should be here. That professional, that colleague, that friend, that sibling that you know that is struggling with their speech. Share this live with them. Let them join in already, and let them subscribe as well. Number 9, project to the back of the room. Speak as though the last row is your goal. Oh, by the way, the last row should be your goal. The person at the last position should be able to hear you. Professionals speak and people at the back are saying, we can't hear you, sir. Can you speak up, sir? Can you speak up, ma? That's not nice. That's not good. That's not good at all. Your audience should be able to hear you. Even the last person on the last row should be able to hear you at all times. So you want to project your voice to the back. To the back, the last row in the room. Number 10, believe your message. You know, we can tell when you believe this your message or not. We can tell if this thing you are telling us to buy, you believe in it or not. You know, I had a client who was a marketer, and then she finished marketing, and then she said, she came in one day, she said, Divina, it's like there's something about how I say things I say, because I don't sell like others. And I said to her, you know what, market your product to me. Let me hear you, do your marketing the way you do it. And when she was done, I asked her a question. I said, if you were me, will you buy this your product? And we had a really good laugh. And she says, it's true, coach. The way I sound, I think I'm not speaking well. And I said, conviction comes through accent. Your accent is not the problem. Because she said, I think it's the way I sound. These UK people are not listening to me. I said, I don't think it's a UK people problem. I think it's a conviction problem. I think it's a believe in your message kind of problem. Because the thing is, conviction cuts through accent. Conviction cuts through skin color. Conviction cuts through nations. Barriers, language barriers, or whatever it is. Strap out differences. Conviction cuts through them. So you actually don't want to be that person who is doing, oh no, it's because I think they're not listening to me because, no. Your conviction. Do you believe the message you are giving? You have guided us to tell us that this is what you want to sell to us. Do you believe in it? Your belief in your message matters. Your belief in your message matters. Okay? So I hope that if you put this, I know that if you put these 10 steps together, you'll be able to make your voice command respect regardless of your accent. Your accent is not the problem. Follow these 10 steps I just mentioned now, and you'll be able to move, project your voice, and become a smart speaker regardless of your accent. If this was a blessing to you, and I know it was, hit the subscribe button. Share this video with someone who's struggling with the accent, who feels my accent is not good enough. Share this video with them. Now, I want to talk about how to own your sound, no matter your roots. Now, I know you've worked on your accent, and I've shared with you how to do that. Let me talk about how you can own your sound, no matter your roots, no matter where you're from. Number 1, know your vocal fingerprints. I know you've never heard this before. One way to own your sound, no matter your roots, is to own your vocal fingerprint. How do I own my vocal fingerprint? Record yourself and listen. This is why you need to hit the subscribe button of this channel, because we keep giving you tips like this every single day. Hit the subscribe button. Share this with the professional that needs this. Record yourself and listen. You know, each time we do the smart speaking, because this is a part of the drills that we do. And I always have clients who come to me and they say, Coach, I don't like to record myself. I've never recorded myself. I've never done a voice note before. Not to talk of recording and then listening. No, I'm not going to do that. But listen, one way you can own your own sound, you need to own your sound. No matter where you're from, no matter the accents, no matter how you sound, you need to own it. Because if you do not own your sound, we cannot own it. You will not be able to speak with conviction. And you know, I told you that conviction comes through voice. It comes through barrier issues, accent issues. So you want to own your own voice. You want to own your sound. Know your vocal fingerprint. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Record yourself. Number 2, do some articulation drills. Tongue twisters, vowel elongation, consonant snapping. This should be a part of your articulation drills. When people say things like, I want to be able to sound more articulate, I say to them, this is learned. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Can you see the value you're getting now? Now, I say to them all the time, you need to do more articulation drills. And this is what we do in the Smart Speaking course. We give you articulation drills. How to master your vowel sounds, vowel elongation, tongue twisters, consonant snapping, and all of that. Number 3, accent adaptation. No, not abandonment. I do not want you to abandon your accent because you may not be able to even abandon your accent. However, you can actually do an adaptation, accent adaptation. You want to learn global pronunciation without erasing identity. With or without accent interference, you can actually sound global. So what you want to do with your accent is to adapt, not abandon. Why you are struggling with your accent is because you want to abandon it. You want to just wake up one day and you're sounding no more Yoruba. You want to wake up one day and you're sounding no more Igbo or Hausa. That shouldn't be your goal. Your major goal should be to adapt, not abandon. Your major goal should be to learn, I beg your pardon. Your major goal should be to learn global pronunciation with you want to do is to learn global pronunciation. Number 4, build vocabulary that fits your voice. Yes, build the vocabulary that fits your voice. Avoid words you constantly stumble on in high-stake moments. Avoid them. Avoid those words that you know that they are trouble. A struggle. Every time you want to mention onomatopoeia, it's a struggle. Or you want to mention encyclopedia, it's a struggle. Avoid those words on your own. Go and build your own vocabulary. The vocabulary that suits your voice. So you're not struggling. You're not making a mess out of your speech, right? Avoid the words that you constantly stumble on. Just take them off your vocabulary totally. This is some value for you, right? Hit the subscribe button. Yay! Number 5, mirror native rhythm patterns when speaking to a mixed audience. See, what you want to master is your rhythm. Just have rhythm in your speech. That's what you want to do. Just master your rhythm. Even if you're speaking to a global audience. Now, number 6, strengthen mouth muscles. Yep. Speaking is a physical skill, so you want to strengthen your mouth muscles by speaking. So speak. You know, in our Smart Speaking course, one thing we do is to constantly give you speech drills. We give you speech drills that help you to strengthen your mouth muscles all the time. Number 7, warm up before important talks, just like singers do. It's not only singers that should warm up their voice or warm up their tone. You warm up. Warm up, just like singers do. Do warm up. Do warm up with your sound, with your voice. Warm up. Warm up before important talks. Okay. Number 8, story before statement. People connect with narrative before technicalities. People connect with narratives before technicalities. I began this live with a narrative. I began with the narrative of Moses, with the narrative of rapport, and you connected, you've been here, you connected. So people connect more with stories, narratives, and technicalities. Okay, so it's one thing you want to imbibe. One thing you want to learn is storytelling, and we teach you storytelling mastery in the Smart Speaking course. You want to register for that course, send us a DM using any of the numbers in our link in our bio, and we'll be able to give you access to that class. Just WhatsApp the number that's there, Smart, or reach out to us on any of our social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, at the Smart Speakers Academy. Subscribe to this channel. We'll keep giving you tips every single day. We'll go live every day, Mondays to Saturdays, to help you master speaking. Okay, not public speaking. Leave that to your children. Smart speaking. Have you subscribed to this channel? Please do. Thank you. Let's continue. Number 9. Be your own interpreter. Be your own interpreter. Rephrase if you sense confusion. See, one thing you want to do when you are speaking is listen to yourself. Don't just go speaking to your audience. You need to listen to yourself. Be your own interpreter. Interpret for yourself so that you are not lost. And then finally, number 10, celebrate your linguistic heritage. It's part of your authenticity. Celebrate it. Just celebrate, own it. Be glad that I am Yoruba. Be glad that you are Igbo. Just celebrate your linguistic heritage. It's a part of your authenticity. And if you're going to stand out in this world and own your voice, then you have to be authentic. A core part of your authenticity is celebrating your heritage, your linguistic heritage, no matter what its origin is saying. I know that this was value for you, so you want to share this live with everybody that you know that's struggling with their speech, everybody struggling with their accent. You want to send this to them. Let them leave that place. That accent is not the problem. With what I've shared so far, I'm sure that you have seen that the accent is not the problem. There's a lot much more than just the accent. Thank you so much for joining in today. We'll be here tomorrow at 1 p.m. for another impactful session. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Share this live with everybody that you know that needs it, and register for the Smart Speaking course. Just do us a DM on any of our platforms at the Smart Speakers Academy, and you'll be able to join the Smart Speaking course. You can pay with just 20,000 naira and spread your payment up until August 31st, and it will be good having you here. Thank you so much. We'll see you again tomorrow at 1 p.m. This is the